I think the biggest impact on my life as I reflect and go back through my career was the value system. Um, Notre Dame built in us students a value system that I think very few schools have done. And I knew this was going to happen. And I know that through my career, in situations that I was in, those values led me to make the right decisions. I think that value system that came from my parents and the brothers and lay teachers here probably impacted my life the most. And I'd like to think that I lived my life according to that value system. And that hopefully I made this world a better place because of it. There was our religion teacher in my freshman year was Brother Phillip Stone. And my mother and Brother Phillip had a conversation, and she was telling him that, there was a lot of pressure on me. And he had a conversation with me, and he said, it's good that you want to study and do well academically, but you have to be a whole person. And he said, loosen up. Go to the football game Friday night. Hang out with your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. You could do that and still do well in school. And he got me to relax. And the rest is history. I still wear my ring from when I was a graduate in '62. And it inspires me, and it opens doors, and somebody, inevitably, at least once a week or a couple of times a week, say, oh, you went to Notre Dame? I went to Notre Dame. When did you graduate? Isn't the school great? And it's really doing well. And I think we've taken it to the next level. My message to today's students and for those that enter here in the future is to absorb it, take it to your heart, and use it, because it's going to make a better life, and you're going to become a better human being as a result of what happens here. You will form friendships and relationships with your fellow students and your teachers and counselors and so forth that will never leave. Nobody has that. Nobody has that spark and that special relationship that Notre Dame graduates have. And the Knights of Honor Award, to me, is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. I would like to acknowledge my mom and dad. I didn't know I was going to come here. They pushed me to come here. They saw something in me that said you could thrive in that environment, and they were right. I'd like to thank my wife, Rosalind, and she's probably the most Christ-like person I've ever met, and she always does what's right and encourages me to do what's right. I'd like to thank my children for making me proud of everything they've done, and listening to the old man occasionally so that I could impart some of what I've learned here in the school and throughout my life. I'd like to thank the Brothers of Holy Cross. I'll forever be thankful to the brothers.